People often come to our center either in a place of inspiration or desperation. They're either driven by pain or compelled by possibility. They have so much drive, but often no roadmap to success, or they're going in about 10 different directions. If you're in that place, or you know someone that is, you may want to listen in for the next few minutes, as I'm going to share with you a simple yet powerful strategy to take that drive and focus and direct it in the most efficient and effective way. Hi, I'm Dr. Mario Mancini, the Medical Director of the Center for Integrative Care, a functional medicine and peak performance center here in San Diego. Think about it. It's like getting into your car and having jet fuel, but no map to get you to your destination. Yes, you will move faster and far, but never get to your destination. I found the most direct way to your outcome is to model people that have what you want. Because if you model people that have what you want, you'll get what they get. Now for myself, I model high-level athletes because in the world of sports, there's not a mountain of examples, there's a mountain range of examples. And by the way, I want to point out something very important. Modeling a high standard of health is not a behavior or anything that has any action-oriented processes. Rather, it's a thought process, it's an attitude, it's a belief system. So it does not matter what sport the athlete plays. It is a standard that the athlete has that makes them extraordinary. It is not the physical side. Listen, in the world of high-level sports, they all have to be physically powerful, strong, agile, but what separates the best from the rest is their mindset, their standard. You extract that and you put it in your own life, then the magic begins to happen. Think about it this way. If you could start taking the essence of high standards from different people that inspire you, you'll start making changes that most people would think are miraculous. Why? Because they won't see you doing anything physically different. They will only see the expressions of what changed inside of you. Now, this intangible is expressed by living life on your terms, not compromising anything less than your best. When others want to say, I give up, you say to yourself, this is going to get me stronger, bring it on. Living from this standard takes you to a whole new level. So let me give you an example of an athlete standards whom I model so you can wrap your head around this. Now, in giving you this example, it is my hope that you ask yourself this question. How can I implement this standard into my life? Are you willing to play? I'm going to imagine you said yes. Okay, this athlete's name is Jerry Rice. He's probably considered one of the greatest football players of all times. In fact, he was so good, he had about 30 or 40 more touchdowns than the second place person. So people will go up to him and say, Jerry, how are you so awesome? I mean, you are amazing. What is your secret? Now, if you watch Jerry Rice in the preseason training with the 49ers, you would see exactly what that secret was. During training, he would be towing the line with the other receivers because all the other receivers are trying out for the team. And Jerry's there with them, and you have Joe Montana, who was the quarterback then. Now, each of the receivers, what they would do is they would come up to toe the line and they would run a pattern. They would jog out, run, catch the ball, and hand it back to Joe and come back to the line. And each of the receivers would do that. Each would run up, cut the pattern, catch, hand it back to Joe. Now, Jerry goes to the line, steps up the line, and boom, full blast, cuts the angle, catches it, woo, straight down into the end zone. He comes back, hands it to Joe, gets back on the line, and all the other receivers are looking at him like, he's an alien. And they go back to their old standard, which is what? Come back to the line, they jog back, cut the angle, catch, walk it back to Joe, and each of the receivers do it. Now realize they're all trying out for the team. So you have the reporters and their parents, they're over there, they're smiling, they're waving their parents. They're living at their own standard. Jerry gets back on the line, steps on the line, boom, full blast, cuts, if he's at 5 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards, boom, all the way down into the end zone, 3 hours every practice. So after a while, people would go up to Jerry and say, Jerry, what's all this intensity? What's all this excessive running and trying? You made the team. Why are you trying so hard? What's all this extra speed stuff? And Jerry said, oh, that's easy. Because a long time ago, I made a decision. And that decision was every time these hands touch a football, this body has got to be in the end zone. Here are the standards, ladies and gentlemen. Every time these hands touch a football, this body must be in the end zone. Why do you think he's one of the greatest football players of all times? because he demanded more from himself than anyone would expect. He did not lower his standards to the other receivers. He did not compromise. Don't compromise your health. It's all you've got, and you could take it back. So here's my question. Can you extract that standard and put it into your own life? Realize that bringing a standard like that into any part of your life will shift everything. Why? Because it will cause a ripple effect. Think of your standards as the governing dynamic, the denominator of all actions you take. Make that the base you work from, and a breakthrough is possible. If you only stay focused on behavior and actions, you'll never make lasting change. So my question again is, how can you extract this simple yet powerful standard and implement it in your life? I challenge you to bring this in your own life and see the results for yourself. Now, if you'd like to find out more about how we can support you in this process in achieving optimal health, along with the use of natural medical modalities to support your health goal, contact our office to schedule a free consultation with one of our functional medicine specialists, where we can answer any questions to see if and how we can help you with your healthcare needs. I'm Dr. Mario Mancini, and I wish you the best.